in positions, everyone. Camera 1 into effect. 2-second pre-roll. Camera 1, track left. Open lock. Watch your focus. We're on the air.
Kids wanna know. Kids wanna know. Kids wanna know.
Hey, I'm Chris Eddy, and this is Kids Wanna Know, the show that answers your questions. Now, a lot of you know that I love to play sports, and I've been asked, is there any sport I can't do? Well, it was until about 4 weeks ago. I remember like it was yesterday. It's been called the sport of the 90s.
It's fun. It's action.
It's called speed skating. I had never done it before. But I figured, hey, I'd broken boards with my elbow in karate. So what could be so hard about going around in a circle on little wheels? Ouch! I see where the problem is. I figure I better learn more about this sport before I hit the floor. You know what I mean. I met up with the Sunrise Crusaders speed team at Sunrise Rollerland in Sacramento during one of their practices. They're the biggest team in California and the second biggest in the whole United States, so I figured I'd learn something. The first thing I found out is that most of the speed skaters use inline skates. You might know them better as rollerblades. So what's the difference between these and quads or roller skates?
I was on quads before I got on inlines, and it was a big change when I got on ones. I felt a lot faster.
Other differences are the way the skate looks. Inlines have all the wheels in one line. You may see some with 3, 4, even 5 wheels. I'm told more wheels doesn't necessarily mean you're better. It just means you're getting taller and heavier, so you need more wheels to fit your size. And these guys and girls can reach speeds up to 25, 30 miles per hour. So what do you need to know to rollerblade?
The first thing you need to learn on an inline skate is how to roll. It's a very unforgiving skate, so rolling technique is probably the most. People have a tendency to want to push off with the fronts of their feet just like they do on a regular conventional skate. But with an inline skate, it's completely different. I teach my little kids to first put the emphasis on pushing with their kneecap. Basically, I'm teaching them to relax the feet, push with the kneecaps, and get the rolling part down first, and then from there we can teach them basically anything.
And like any sport, it's important to wear safety equipment during competition.
We recommend to the kids, especially the younger children as well as the older children, to wear protective gloves on their hands, because when they do fall, that seems to be, one of the spots that's hit the most and takes the most beating.
And I've noticed most kids are afraid of losing, not of getting hurt.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure about who's gonna win.
Sometimes you're afraid that sometimes you think you're gonna fall and it's gonna ruin your career. Sometimes you just want to be the most careful you can be.
But that doesn't stop people of all ages from speed skating. Like Tyler, who's been skating
Since I was 2.
I've started him as young as 18 months to 2 years, and I have him as old as 65. So, I mean, there's really, in a lot of the outdoor meets that we've gone to, there's 75, 80-year-old people out there trying it. It really hasn't found any age limits or boundaries.
Well, I had stalled long enough. It was time for me to put on some skates.
I'm skating on these things called quads. They have 4 wheels, and I'm doing that because I'm just learning. You can work your way up to rollerblades. And one of the first things they teach you when you learn to roller skate and rollerblades is the correct way to fall down.
The natural instinct is to fall forward and put your hands out to break the fall. But it takes very little pressure to break a wrist or to injure yourself seriously. So we teach them as they feel themselves falling, the best thing to do is basically a sit-down form of a slide. Basically, they sit down and they try to keep their hands up and out of the way.
Now that I've learned almost everything about speed skating, I figured I'd look like a professional. I was wrong.
So you just kind of have to act cool and pretend that you meant to do that. Did I fall right, though? I fell right?
What I need to do is think positive.
Hey, am I still standing?
Yeah.
Then I'm happy.
Why is everyone else happy? I mean, what's so cool about speed skating?
Going fast. Real fast.
Mainly just going fast and being with friends.
Kids here they all are friends with each other, and it's sort of like being in a family here. teammates are like a big family.
It builds tremendous self-esteem for these kids, self-confidence. It carries over into other sports. We've had kids go from speed skating to soccer. They have more stamina, more endurance. They can outlast, they can outrun, the average kid off the street. And that's what the strongest thing has been, is to carry over into other sports.
It's fun. It's like nothing could touch you. It's going so fast. Nothing's like it that I know of.
This will be my 5th year coming up, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I'm happy to be out here doing something that I love.
And that's a pretty good reason.
Okay, you're done.
Did you know that you can make a difference? You can make this world a better place. And we'll talk with Beverly Hills 90210 star Gabrielle Carteris to show you how.
Kids Want to Know will be right back.